Hey everybody, it's Father Brian Sullivan again here, pastor of Holy Family, for another 3-minute spiritual espresso shot. You know, if I were to go to the town and ask random people, hey, are you going to heaven or are you going to go to hell? Up or down? I guarantee you, 90% of the people will probably say, you know what? I want to go to heaven. Why? But is that true? How can you or I be assured that we're even going to go to heaven? Because our Lord today, in the gospel reading for today's Holy Mass, our Lord says something very striking. Listen, this is from Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter through the narrow gate. The gate that leads to damnation is wide. The road is clear and many choose it. But how narrow is the gate that leads to life, and how rough the road and how few there are to find it. In other words, the road to life is narrow. And yet, today's modern worldly wisdom says, just be nice. Just be nice and go to heaven. But oh, how unbiblical that is. St. Paul powerfully says in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, he says specifically, many runners run, but only one wins the race. Run as if to win. Or in Ephesians, in his book, the letter to the Ephesians, he even says, put on the armor of God. Right? In other words, he uses soldier language to get into heaven. So in other words, just being nice won't cut it. Christ himself has already done all the heavy lifting. But we must cooperate with what Christ has done in our lives and strive to enter in. See, that's why Christianity is never easy. And the idea that I just have to be nice to get into heaven is nowhere found in the words of Jesus Christ. For we are saved through Christ, and we must cooperate with him. And that is why we must run the race, strive to enter through the narrow gate. Because, my friends, we're not going to belly flop into heaven. We have to work hard to cooperate with Christ's grace.